Eclectic Soul Podcast.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Eclectic Soul Podcast. I am Jen and
This is Jen.
and we're gonna do another reading for you.
We're doing a chakra reading.
Yes, we are. And guess who we're doing a chakra reading on?
On me.
Yeah. We need to find out what's broken.
Yeah, well, that'll be a long list.
Oh, stop. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for Jen to see which type of chakras or which chakras Jen needs to work on. And the deck I'll be using is Muldras from Awakening the Energy Body. Alison Denico wrote them, and artwork is by Sabina Espinet. I'm sorry, I'm horrible with names. But the deck is very cool. It is in chakra colors. It does talk about what chakra it is, where the location of the chakra is, what colors to use for that particular chakra, what the rules of the chakra is. So basically the rule is what that chakra governs. So like if it's your heart chakra, that governs compassion and love for yourself and for those around you. If it's your throat chakra, that is your voice, that is your truth, that is for you to be able to speak your truth, speak your worth, speak your compassion, having a voice. So, and then it tells you what element it is. So they're really cool cards. And Jen's going to be using a deck.
I'm using a tarot deck. So she's going to do her reading first, because we're going to figure out what chakras I need to focus on first using her cards. And then after we know what chakras to focus on, I'm going to use a special tarot deck that's just about chakras. And it's called the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, and it's by Tori Hartman. And basically it takes the tarot, the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, and it gives each card a chakra association. So I'm going to focus on those chakras that I need work on, giving myself a little bit more insight using the tarot.
Mm-hmm. Silly me would have had my Oracle chakra cards if I wasn't in the middle of destroying my office and rebuilding my office, and I have piles of decks everywhere. So yeah, I don't know where I went to. So I found these. These were out. I knew what these were. I love these cards. I love the color of the cards. They're big. They're even good to sit and do the mudras that are on front to help with that particular chakra, as well as the wisdom it has on the back of the cards for them. So first card is number 13, which is a 4. Now, I love numerology, and it's fluidity. And it has a beautiful mudra that we can do on the front, but let's talk about what the chakra it is. Let's see. This mudra assists in inner refreshment, emotional ease, and nourishment. The beliefs is to release muscular contractions, support joints, and eases inflammation. Cultivates emotional fluidity and calmness. Mm-hmm. That would help with you across your shoulders. Uh-huh. Place the right palm over the back of the left hand, both hands facing downward. Keep all of the fingers stacked while extending the thumb out to the sides, holding hands with fingers extended outward away from the abdomen. The second card, and this is red because it is fire, because it is inflammation.
Okay.
So that's that one. The second card is the sacral. So we know where that is. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
What does the listeners?
It is actually your second chakra. It's the inner dwelling place. It's below the navel. Vom should be the sound. I think that is the correct sound, but it's been a while since I've done them. But like is, I do believe the throat, I think, or was it the eye? The is the eye. Vom, I think is correct. The color is orange, which is kind of still like fire. The symbol is 6-petal lotus flower. And as you can see, there it is.
Yep.
And it's the reproductive organs, ovaries, and testes.
Okay.
The element is water. The qualities is fluidity, receptive. God, I can't even talk. Receptive.
Receptivity?
Yes, thank you. Creativity and pleasure. Well, probably, women who get older when they're going through the change, sometimes have problems in that area because they have menstrual cycle that changes.
Mm-hmm.
Or they've always had menstrual cycle issues, because I did. Now I don't know. I never knew I was going through the change because of what I had done. I had a uterine ablation done in 2008, and but we're all born with things, and if they quit working or malfunction and whatnot, it messes with our bodies. I don't know how to express this so much, because the older you get, I mean, we all want pleasure in our life. As an adult, you just do. Creativity, however, though, who's to say that it's still a part of us? When that goes out of sync, it also affects our mind. So when that's out of sync and our mind steps out of its practical mindset and goes into, oh God, this is going on now, this is bothering me, then we tend to lose whatever it is we do. You are a creative person. You're a singer, plus you have a job. So when you're inflamed with your back and other issues, and the fact that you found out a few things that you were allergic to that you needed to avoid all this time that you've been using, come to find out was a culprit, that's now trying to leave your body. So your kidneys are probably working overtime. Your female system is probably working on overtime. Because as women, we use that. That's still a part of us. That's still a functionality of us. That's still another mind. So if that's blocked, other parts of us are blocked. If you can't get from the first chakra to the second chakra to the third chakra, you're missing a lot of the major flow that you need to go all the way through the rest of your chakras and out. Because this is your stability. This is your grounding. This is what keeps you to the earth. Going up takes you and sends you to the spirit. So you need to work on that. Brilliance is green. So this is around the heart. Assists inner light, focuses radiance. It directs breath to heart, chest, and ribs. Assists the immune system, awakens and uplifts the energy, which the immune system, being allergic to soy, and then having years of soy in your body trying to get rid of it through your kidneys. Kidneys are also in the chakra area. Well, it's close to that area. Girl, your shoulders hurt. Have your ribs ever hurt through here? Oh, okay.
No.
Well, that's a good thing. But it does have to do with the heart too. So chest, ribs.
It could just be my allergies.
It could be
right now because, like I said, I have my I don't know.
Well,
I have a postnasal drip.
Yeah, right you have that tickle going on, and that's from being
an immunity, I guess. I guess that would.
Well, it's climate change. Yeah. I mean, you just went to the East Coast, and then out in the water where it's more moisture, more humidity, and everything, and then you come back to a dry climate. Of course, that's always happens to me, so that's understandable. However, it's the type of mudra that it would like you to do is bend the 2 fingers, index fingers, inwards. And then, oh my God, I can't even do that.
It's like, if you can do it, then you'll be great. If not, you're going to suffer forever.
And well, it's because my fingers lay funny. Anyway, so, but that one, and just breathing. And that's pretty good. Kind of. No, these have to make like that shape. And then those go out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go. And, let's see, and it says, spread the outer fingers apart and wide. Hold the mudra in front of the heart, a few inches away of the body. Relax the elbows downward. And then, it says the caution would be with heart conditions and hypertension, use caution. So you might just want...
I'm fine with the heart. Okay. I've had tests done and everything, so...
Okay, but it could also be a compassion thing, too. Because you... And we've been talking about compassion so a lot today. So that could be what it's hitting. Who knows? Because, what we did earlier. And then it says just to embrace the radiant brilliance of your loving heart. So just love yourself more. Go gentle on yourself right now. Don't be so upset that your throat is irritating you.
Please. If you were in my situation, you would be so cranky.
I know you're cranky. I'm sitting right here with you. And I feel bad for you because I hate when that happens. It's very irritating. It's like it's there and you can't scratch it to make it go away. You can't itch it. You can't do anything.
You can't itch it?
Yeah, you can't. When you have an itch, you can't scratch.
Why would I want to make an itch?
Well, scratch at it. You can't. I mean, you can do this, but that's not going to do anything. It's on the inside.
You start talking about it.
I'm sorry. Drake. But it's nerve-wracking. And, you got to take medicine. I still say you just need some good old Benadryl and just dry up.
Thing is, I've been taking that. I've been taking antihistamines for a week, and
it's not doing anything.
No.
Yeah, and it's basically you come from a high humidity level into a low humidity level. Change of altitude. That does it every time. I get sick every time I go to Flagstaff and come back because the high altitude and then here. And normally it only lasts for me for about 8 days. And I know you've been going a little longer.
All right. All right.
So, I'm just going to...
No. Yeah, leave them there. What are you going to do?
I was just going to turn them this way to give you more room.
Okay, because all I'm going to do is just lay one card next to each one.
Oh, really? Uh-huh. Okay, well then I'll just leave it like this then. All right.
Because they're complementing...
Okay.
Adding more insight into what we just did.
Okie dokie. And look, I got 2 thumbs up for you there.
All right, so...
Oh, that's a beautiful card for a lover's card. Ooh.
Okay, so it's interesting. On the first card, we have a similar color going on here.
Yes.
I'm actually going to use the book on this because I'm interested to see what they say about the chakras. Because obviously... Tarot doesn't include chakras in the traditional sense. So I can read the card in the traditional sense, but as far as applying it to the tarot and the chakra together, I want to see what they say about them. So...
Well, it's definitely something about the heart. That's all, because it's a lover's card.
So actually, what's interesting is this is actually the second chakra.
Oh!
Weird.
Weird that it's up here, so it's probably just
But
your
it's-
second chakra.
Right, but it's
that's
related to what you talked about
the
here.
fluidity, which this also was related to this.
Right.
So, very, very good then. Let me get a sip of my tea.
Okay. So what this is saying is that, and because it's upright, this is definitely something that I wouldn't consider as a blockage, like these two cards down here. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean that there isn't any growth, because obviously it came up in this reading. Mm-hmm. But this is more of something that you want. I'm looking at it as like an expansion, something that you want to expand on.
Okay.
So the Two of Cups is about two people coming together. Mm-hmm. It's an intimacy. Mm-hmm. Whether this is a friendship or whether this is something more romantic. Mm-hmm. It can be any of those things. Mm-hmm. But what this is saying is that basically that it's present in my life, mm-hmm. but I can go even further with it. I can expand on it. So if you tie this in a little bit, it's kind of saying that I should be more sexual or more vulnerable than what I already am. Even though I'm already there, mm-hmm. it's saying I can even go further with it. What's creepy about this is we've got two major arcana cards.
Yes.
So that means that these are really big issues, really big things that have to be worked on. And they're both upside down, which means that these are blocked completely. Okay. Nothing's happening there. Basically, this card is associated with the sixth chakra. Mm-hmm. So basically, the hanged woman or hanged man, right. When it's upright, is all about taking a pause. Looking at things from a different perspective. Right. Just kind of, resting, just a period of time where there's nothing happening. Mm-hmm. This is reversed. So that means that I have been, in a sense, either wasting my time or taking too long. Like, I shouldn't be taking the time to relax or rest. It's saying I've been kind of in a state of, like, nothing happening or no progress, and that I need to get out of that state, and that I've been wasting my time, essentially. Or stalling something that I've been working on. Or working on things that I don't actually believe in or don't represent myself. So, like, I'm putting on some sort of a false self instead of actually working on the things that I want to work on.
So what do you want to work on?
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because right now I can't. I have to get certain things fixed before I can really do anything.
What things you need to get?
Well, I mean, right now this health situation is just keeping me from doing all sorts of things. Like, right. Some days I have really good days, some days I have really bad days, mm-hmm. and if I'm having a bad day and my body is in pain, I can't do anything. Mm-hmm. I lose motivation. I don't work on anything, mm-hmm. And so that keeps me from doing a variety of different things. Right. So it's kind of hard to just pick something specific at the moment because I just want to get over that hurdle. Yeah. And maybe that's why on your reading it has different chakras than this, because it's not direct. It's not a direct link. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the issue, there's nothing specific or wrong with the sixth chakra other than something's preventing me from activating the sixth chakra. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does. When it's clarity, if your sixth chakra is blocked, most likely there's a possibility your heart chakra is blocked, your throat chakra is blocked, and your crown chakra is blocked.
No, but what I'm saying is that I'm not causing the blockage. That's what I'm saying. It's indirect. Like, most people, when something is blocked, mm-hmm. they have an issue that they're not aware of, or they're making decisions that are causing the issue, or something. You know what I mean? Like, right. I'm not causing the issue.
No, you're not causing the issue.
It's an
but
indirect.
Because that is blocked indirectly, can also block your clarity. Can also block you being able to voice.
Right. So what I'm saying is that I can't work on that.
Right.
Because I have to work on the other thing in order to clear these.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like for most people, it's just like, okay, this is blocked.
Right.
Focus on that. But the problem is that I can't do that. Because I'm not working on the thing that needs to be clear. So.
Oh boy.
Okay, and then we have the Hierophant. So there's not going to be a lot of extra stuff to say with this card because it is also the same chakra.
Yeah.
It is also the 6th chakra. But this one is talking more about intuition, knowledge, guidance, and your spirituality. So this means that I am being blocked from those things. So the way that I'm reading this is that I do have a blockage in my 6th chakra. But because the 6th chakra didn't show up in your reading, it's indicating that it's blocked, but I can't focus on the 6th chakra because it's not me that's causing the blockage. I have to work on other things in order to free these things up. So I'm going to be consistently basically, I'm not going to be making any progress. I'm going to be staying in the same situation that I'm in. And I'm not going to be able to express myself the way that I want until I get these other things cleared up.
You and I both worry about things, and you're a workaholic in a sense because you are an INTJ. You have to work. You have to stay busy. And things that you like and that you love and you want to know more about, you investigate and you dig into it and you want to know more about it and you want to do about it. And you carry a lot on your plate, an awful lot. And then you have your friends and you have your husband and you have your mom and you do a lot. Sometimes you do so much. And just like on your cruise, your husband told you you needed to relax. You can't relax. You don't know what it is to relax. You're relaxed to sitting here when we watch a TV show. That's your form of relaxing.
But that's not even, it's relaxing the body.
Right, but it's not the mind.
I can't relax the mind.
No.
But I think you understand that. Because
we
both have NI.
Right, and my mind never shuts off.
there is no, and I don't want it to shut off.
No.
That would be a very scary thing for me.
Yes.
So relaxing to me is where the body is settled and relaxed.
Right.
And my mind is busy doing something.
Yeah.
Whether that's watching a show, reading a book, working on a project.
And I've noticed that with me, even when I talk to like a friend of mine that lives in Maryland, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm listening to you." He goes, "No, you're not. You're doing something else." And I'm like, "Okay, so I'm listening to you and I'm keeping my hands busy." And I said, "But I still hear what you're saying. I still know what you're saying." I said, "But I have to stay busy. I can't my hands have to be busy." You know how many times I fiddle-faddle and sit next to you? I can't sit still. I've never been one to sit still. Even you can't even keep me in the hospital bed when I'm there because I cannot sit still. And I need to keep, if I'm going to sit still, then I have to keep my mind constantly going.
Right.
So, if it's not music that's going on, and then when I'm listening to music, how many people in this world, besides you and I, that when we sit and listen to a song, not only do we hear the song, not only do we hear the person singing the song and we hear the lyrics, but we're also, okay, what time is this in? Is it 4/4? Is it 3/4? Is it? I break the whole song down in my head, and people think I'm nuts when I tell them that, but that's just who I am because that's my way of constantly training my brain so I never lose what I do know. And people go, "Why do you play so many video games on your tablet?" I'm trying to keep my brain sharp. There's things that I need to do. I can't just sit still. If I'm going to lay in my bed, then I'm going to sleep. If I'm not ready to go to sleep, I'm either one, going to watch a show and still be thinking about other things that are going on and have 20 trains going at one time, or I'm going to be on my tablet playing a game. I have to stay busy. But most people, I don't know how they do it. That they just tune completely out from everybody. Mm-hmm. I daydream, yeah. But, I mean, they just tune everybody else and they just relax and they're like, go away, I don't want to be bothered. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I can't do that.
Or people just shut their brain off. Like, Brian does that. So I think that's an INFP thing. So it's like we're complete polar opposites when it comes to stuff like that. Where, like, my mind is constantly, like, having stuff going on in my head. But he, you know, he doesn't have that. Well, he does when he's talking about something or he's working on something. But when his relaxation is, I don't want anything going on in the mind. So when he wants to commit to doing nothing, he wants the brain to shut off. That's relaxation for him. It's not really a body thing. I'm not saying that he can't relax the body, like as a secondary kind of thing, but that's not the focus. The focus is, if this is a time of relaxation, then there's nothing going on in the mind right now. We're not having a deep discussion. We're not thinking about tomorrow. We're not talking about so-and-so. There's nothing. We're doing nothing. There's nothing. I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just going to shut my brain off completely.
I can't do that.
And it drives me crazy. Because we're sitting here doing nothing, and I can't shut my brain off and do nothing.
Yeah. We got to stay busy.
Yeah.
So, no, I get it. But I just hope that whatever inflammation, whatever that's going on within you clears up. You know, I suffer with 3 types of arthritis in the body, 1 in the foot, and then I have fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia and psoriatic arthritis, when both flare up, is a bitch. I don't know how anyone can understand what I'm going through. When I say I'm in pain, I'm in pain. I'm not kidding. I've been in pain for a few weeks, and it may not look like I'm in pain, but I'm in pain. And I don't take pain pills like most people do. I deal with the pain. And I have a high tolerance. So if I say I'm in pain, that means that threshold has been hit, and I'm taking Tylenol because I need to bring that threshold back down to be where it's at so I can function. And it's like, so I get it. So
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
But that's because I know if I continually take too much medication, it doesn't work anymore.
No, it doesn't. But anyway, we love the fact that you stopped by and you listened, and we hope you enjoyed this little bit about getting to know Jen.
Well, at least my problem.
At least her problem, yes. And checking out our cards that we used. Couple of people asked us to do video. We are attempting to try to do video. We have to figure out right angles and what's the best cameras and stuff to use. So we'll go from there. Until next time, please stay safe. Please stay healthy. Thank you for joining us. Know that we love you. We're here. If you got any comments you'd like to share, please do so. If you have questions, would like us to do a reading, whatever, join us on our Instagram page or our Facebook page. Reach out to us or leave a question under a post, whatever post that we have. But please send us. We'll do whatever we can to help you. You know, if you need a reading or whatnot, and you want it on air.
Or not.
So it's okay. Until then, ciao. Love you. Blessed be. Bye. And if you would like to contact us, you may do so at our email, eclecticsoulpodcast@gmail.com. Our Instagram account is Eclectic Soul Podcast. Our Facebook is eclecticsoul.org. Our YouTube is Eclectic Soul, and our website is eclecticsoul.org. Jen?
If you want to reach me, my personal website is Music and Mystery. My SoundCloud is the SoundCloud page, the soundcloud.com/Jennifer-Feltman. My Facebook is at Music and Mystery, and my Instagram is at Music and Mystery.
And if you would like to reach me personally, my Facebook is at Just Call Me Jin Jin. My Instagram is at Call Me Jin Jin or Look for Goddess. And my Twitter is at Jen Sullivan. Thank you and have a blessed day.
Blessed be.